Okay. Well, let's try to figure out what the heck is going on in this town. I really liked that boss fight. That was a really cool boss fight. Which way are we going? Also, I just realized how fucking huge Rinko's house is. That's gigantic. She, like, has a mansion compared to everyone else. I guess I can walk around and, like... I'm gonna get rid of this, I'm gonna get rid of this Yokon and grab the bandage. That was back at her house. Just to, you know how it be. Do I really need Arare? I mean, it's probably better as a healing item than as an offering, is my assumption. Divine Water is just like... I don't know, it's like so mediocre that I just feel like it doesn't matter at all. I feel like sanity is like the least of our problems. You know what I mean? Just get rid of it. I'm holding on to it. I know I can press Y to see where I need to go on the map. I'm engaging with the video game. I'm looking at stuff. Also, I just realized there's like a dirtiness filter on the screen. I never noticed that before. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like little water drops. If you don't use it, give the Arare to you instead, Sugi. I will. I'll consider it. May as well. That filter is kind of annoying. Now that I've synced it, I'll never not sync it. It's gonna drive me insane. Looks like I need to wash my TV screen. Hi, Pergy. Okay. I mean, do I really... I guess I have Ramune if I like really need it. You know what I mean? If I really need the sanity. I'm gonna do that. The Arare can go there. That's fine. I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like... Who gives a hoot? You know what I mean? I'm just moving things around. I'm just moving things around and acting like a big dummy. Okay, that's better. If you look directly underneath the chat box, you might be able to see the dirty filter here. I'll have it covering like a darker part of the screen. Can you see those dots? Like where the house is, the little roof to the right, directly under the chat box. There's like a little dirty screen filter. It's driving me insane. You can't really see it when it's pointed at the ground. Arare is literally puffed rice. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like if you were to eat a rice cracker, but it's singular rices. Where did the big one go? Girl, you killed it. You literally killed it. What are you talking about? Yeah, Shu's house, which is way over here. He lives in like a forested estate. So, okay, hold on. So we found the local physician's office. Was that not Shu's house? I feel like that was vaguely insulting, you know what I mean? Like, the way Hinako just, like, looked at him like that is, like, kind of shitty. Because, like, in this game, like, the way that it's portraying gender roles is, like, kind of interesting to me. Because Hinako... It's not that Hinako, like... Again, like, I don't get the vibe that Hinako is trans, or that there's, like, much of a trans metaphor there with her, specifically. What I get this vibe of is, like, she's just a girl, but the moment that she acts differently, people are just, like, othering her. They're like, you're not a girl. You're not a girl. If you want to be a girl, you have to be this way. But it's, like, very... Ooh, that's spooky. Look at that. Bleeding throat monk shrine thing. And it's just here for being looked at. That's crazy. But, like, it's kind of interesting because, again, I feel like a lot of stories will just immediately be like, you know, they put her into a masculine gender role or a non-feminine gender role, and the point is that, like, is to define her as an other and, like, have her find strength in that. But, and that's fine, that's perfectly valid storytelling, of course, right? But, like, Hinako, I feel like she just, like, wants to be a person. Like, she just wants to be seen. It's not that she's an other. She's a girl. It's just, why can't girls do this? You know what I mean? Why can't they play Space Wars? Why can't they live the life they want to lead? And, like, that, it's, like, very interesting to see her othered that way. Because, like, again, even the use of, which I talked about a while ago, the use of the word Aibo, partner, rather than, you know, something else. It's, like, explicitly ungendered in a way that is, like, brutal. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it like weirdly calls her out, like puts her in this kind of unique position compared to the rest of the characters, because she isn't even allowed. It's like she doesn't fit into the gender mold, so she's not allowed to have a gender, which is very fascinating. You know what I mean? Hinako just wants to be Hinako. Yeah, like, exactly. Let's hold the Jishinsai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jichinsai. Holding a Jichinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jichinsai. Exclusive price for first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. That's funny. But yeah, it's just like, I feel like it's brutal. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so devastating. A lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name Sennen Sugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all it has going for it. Even though Ebisugaoka is full of elderly believers, this shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. Alright, here's one thing I want to do. The partner thing sounds positive. I think, how do I phrase this? I think it is, but it's insidious. Like, that's what I mean by that, is like the things that we can take power from, like the fact that she is able to, the fact that she's able to go by Aibo is like great for her, but then because it's so foreign to everyone else, it causes like an issue. Like, it causes this problem with everyone else's way of viewing her. And this term that used to give her so much solace has defined her in a way that is uncomfortable. Does that make sense? And like that's added to the fact that, like, it's wielded in such a way by Shu and the others to continue othering her. Where, for example, I mentioned before that like eyeball is like an equal term, like it's a term you use for someone who's on the same level as you. Eyeball, but Shu is constantly telling her to rely on him in a way that's like she doesn't want to rely on him. She wants to be his equal. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's just like brutal. So yeah, I was right. It's like the 1,000-year shrine. Sennen Sugi. Her sleeve mysteriously disappeared after she fell down the stairs. Like her whole outfit is slowly decaying, which is interesting. Key to Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key, the surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you and ostracize you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. That makes it really extra sad that she's sad about being alone. I remember what Sakuko once said. Sennen Sugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. Shouldn't that be used? Didn't used to be. Didn't used to be. I don't remember what the correct form of that is. The small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is in present day. Rinko's voice acting is, or not Rinko, Hinako's voice acting is so crazy good. Ooh, antique comb. Please, why is there not like a shrine here? You know what I mean? There should be. I should be able to do an offering right here. We're at the shrine. Come on. Used to be is correct. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I mean an offering shrine, like a save point. There should be a save point right here. Unless I can do it right here, I can't. Because I want to give up the item. The item. Where is it? Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the comb. Let's look at my items really quickly. I literally have no reason to use anything. We're just going to get rid of the ramune. It's like not worth anything. There we go. Osanaimono. The translation in Japanese wouldn't make a difference to the English. Like the Japanese of that sentence means what it means in English. But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the grammar was wrong there. But reading it made my brain feel weird. Itty bitty bits of traversal stutter. I'm gonna try to go back to... Can I go to... Hold on. I guess we can't get back to town right now. So I can't go to Sakuko's house to open her mailbox. So that will have to wait until we can get back to town. Chill out, lady. Come on. Dude, I'm picking up so much gross. Oh. What the fuck? How did they get down there? What? Huh? Nani? How the hell did I... What? I thought I came from that direction. Did I come from over here? I guess I did. Would you look at that, fellas? Sometimes I'm a big dummy and I get lost when walking around in a video game. Tim says might go back for a bachelor's in something language related. As a language major, don't do that. Just study it on the internet. Just study it on the internet. Don't spend the money on that. Don't do that. Just don't do that to yourself. That's a waste of time. Chill out, lady. Cheese and rice. I didn't realize where I was. I forgot that I had been here already. Ah! Jeez. How did I let that happen? Oh my god. I have to go so far back. Why this? I hate my life. Alright, we'll just give up a bunch of stuff. We'll do 2 runs to the shrine. Jeez. But now I know I don't need to go back in that house. And that I got turned around because I'm a big dummy. Yeesh. I have a useless to me bachelor's. Like, it's okay. You know, having useless degrees is okay. I mean, if you just want to go to get your bachelor's, like, I get it. Language is a perfectly acceptable thing, I guess. If you're already gonna go, but like, look, so long as you learn something, you haven't wasted your time. I'm sorry. I don't know if I agree with that. You can learn anything for free. And I say this as someone who learns better in a classroom setting and likes to pay for classes to go do things to ensure that I learn them. Like, there is a cost benefit analysis that you need to do to like accept that and swallow that pill. And I'm going to go out of my way to say, unless you speak a business language, like, going to school for a language probably isn't worth it. And also, even if you do speak a business language, it might not be worth it. That's all I'm saying. Like, all I'm saying is IDK man. That's all I'm trying to get at. Because, like, especially for me, like, I went to school and I got a degree and I don't use it for anything other than reading kanji and playing games in Japanese and then talking to you guys about it. Like, it's like, I use it to read manga. But, like, I mean, that's not, like, again, that's not, like, speaking poorly of the idea of going to school. Like, that's a very noble pursuit. It's a good thing to want to learn. You know what I mean? I'm just saying YouTube can do a lot for you. You know what I mean? Like, you can just, like, install an app and, like, learn a language. And, like, just as long as you talk to people in it. Data Challenger says, when I was walking around, I kept taking screen caps of all of the freaky statues. Yeah. There's so much cool shit in this game. Demi says, the language I want to learn the most is Cherokee, and that ain't so easy to do for colonial reasons. Yeah, studying Native American languages is extremely depressing and will make you upset about America. Just like what happened to those languages, like so sad. That's like the topic, the linguistics topic that like makes me want to eat rocks the most, is like even reading about it just is like, all right, I want to not be thinking about this. Cool languages though. Very cool languages, but very sad languages. No, if I could go back to school and get a degree, I would probably get a degree in math. Or like something very STEM and like applicable. Or like computer science. Like even though computer science as a degree isn't that useful or unique anymore, because like that's a trade where you just need to have, you need to just be skilled. Like you need to pass technical exams and tests and stuff like that to get a job anywhere and like actually make things. But if I had to go back to school, or if I could go back to school, I think in terms of languages, I would study like Chinese or Spanish, or maybe even like Arabic before I studied Japanese again. And I'm saying that as someone who like loves Japanese as a language and lived in Japan, and like it was my passion, so to speak. Like it just as a job, it just didn't do anything. You know what I mean?
相棒、妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってしゅうくんと話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
And I've already been over here, haven't I? I sure have. Sure have. So I don't need to go over there. Even after pushing her down the stairs, this girl is still very threatened. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Pray. So I need 3,000 for more Omamori. Health could be good. Stamina could be good. I could just get all three of these right now. Well, no, I can't because I only have one Emma. I'm not going to upgrade stamina or sanity basically at all. I don't even know if it's worth it right now. Let's do health, I guess. Stamina I want, but perfect dodges refill my stamina completely, so if I just play really good, I won't need it. You know what I mean? Patent pending on whether or not I can play the game good. The jury might be out on whether or not that's even a possibility for me. Yeah, if I'm a god gamer, I don't need any, I won't need any upgrades if I'm good at the combat. It's so true. I'm just so situationally aware. You know what I mean? I have so much going for me. I'm doing such a good job. Yeah, health upgrades don't matter if you don't lose any health, but the thing is it's very easy to lose health in the game. You know what I mean? Girl, do your big wind-up attack, please. Thank you. Okay, these are the nasty ones that take 3 hits rather than 2 hits to kill. Just dodge. You're so right. Why didn't I think of that? Doy. Oh, that was bad. What would be a clear winner is upgrading weapon durability. That would be sick. But I also have a ton of weapons. What I wish I could do is just upgrade my inventory instead of needing to find an item for it. That would be sick. Imagine if I could have 15 items. I'd love that. Okay, so where the snoot did they go? Because I feel like maybe it's down here. Where the Shrek are they? I guess I'm gonna go back to what's her name's house though. Have I considered pulling for the SSS plus tier Omamori? I have not. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna pull until I have everything else unlocked, and then I can just spend all my resources on like New Game Plus 2. You know what I mean? I'll have like 1,000,000 faith, and I can just use that faith to just grind the gacha. More damage would be pretty sick. More damage would be cool. So please give guns. Sincerely, Hinako. I would love it if Hinako prayed to God for a gun. All the other... I'm not like other girls. All the other girls want dolls for Christmas. Please give me a Glock. I feel like I missed a tool wrap somewhere. Real men drink otori biru. Wasn't otori biru a thing in another Ryukishi thing? Am I crazy? I feel like that was mentioned in Umineko or Higurashi or something. The name sounds really familiar to me. Otori biru.
Aibo, こっちだ。
何あれ。
やだ、気持ち悪い。
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。 街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴やどうしてこんな。
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられる。よし、行こう。
For some reason, it's weird seeing the other characters and the monsters at the same time. I think it's intriguing to me because it's so rare in Silent Hill games for other characters to like acknowledge very tangibly like what is happening right in front of you. Okay, I already read all those. Space Wars. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right, I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in the town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. These ones are crazy, like, corrupted. Okay, that one died. I want to explore down there, but I don't want to die. So what I should do is get to a save point and then risk it all. But I mean, where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? What's even down here? Literally anything? Oh, this is the convenience store, isn't it? Chizuruya? Yep, that's the convenience store. Fight me! Ow! Fuck you. It looks like he has a fat nutsack. It's just his belly, but... Anything over here? You got anything for me, game? Look at that. There's nothing here for me. It was all a waste. It was all a waste of my precious life. What a fool I've been. Oh, my hubris. I should have also saved the game at the last. Actually, you know what? I can probably die right here. I guarantee you there was an autosave. Imagine if there was an autosave. I'm going to gamble real hard right now. I'm going to gamble really hard. There was a cutscene which tells me that, yes, the journal updated. Okay, so as long as the journal updates, we get an autosave. That's what it's telling me. That is absolutely 100% not true, but it's what I'm telling myself. I am gonna, because I know there's a save there, I am going to re-explore this real conveniently right now. And then not really care if I die. Okay, I'm not seeing nothing. Have at me! Blech. There's an icon at the top left when it saves. I'm sure there is, but that would require me to look at the top left of my screen. and I usually am not looking at that part of my screen. And it would also require me to remember. It would require me to remember that that happened, which is difficult when I'm talking and let's playing a video game at the same time. You got anything for me? Little side hallway? I guess there was a bandage somewhere that I probably picked up and didn't think about. And I'm not going to go back for if I missed it this time. Where is Hinako's house? I genuinely don't remember. It's up there. Okay. Can I even get back there right now? I don't think I can. That was really loud. I'm sorry about that. Oh, would you look at that? A save point.